Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with a update video for the Junk Wax Challenge. It is officially underway. Everybody should have gotten their packs by now. I do need to send one more out for Megan. She wanted to do another one for one of her boys, so she's got herself and 3 of her boys competing, so that'll be going out tomorrow, Megan, and getting that off to you as soon as possible. But I will also extend the contest a couple more weeks into August. So the original deadline was July 31st, but we are actually going to go for August 15th will be the deadline. So that's as long as we have to get returns in. So also did want to share with you the list of people competing through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So we have a total of 26 people, including myself. That's the most I've ever had, so that's really cool. We have Scott Spalding, Reindeer Studios, Mr. Fisher Bike, Chris Cards, John Snyder, 4 Leaf Cards, Chasin Ink, Eddie's Baseball Autographs, Undisputed Frost, Dustin and Blake, Andy Summers, Collecting Yinzer, Brett Frankhauser from Facebook, Brandon Stebbins, Brian Morris also Facebook, Walk and Balk, Making TT Hobbies along with her 3 boys, Tom Danaher, that's Instagram I believe, Connor Waitrose, Daniel Collinsworth, which is Jason Ink's son, The Network, Harris Autographs, and that's it. And I just, so far everybody's shown that I've seen, I haven't seen, I think, Reindeer Studios yet, his pack, Chris Card's pack. Brett made a video, we're working on trying to get that going. And then Megan still needs to make a video, but she's waiting on that one pack. And then Tom Danaher, I haven't seen him post on Instagram yet. So if you guys happen to see this video, please make sure you go either email me, guys who already pulled the pack, or a video or something. That would really help, or some pictures, just so I can write these all down. I know none of you guys are, I don't think anybody would be cheating, but just so we have that recorded with everybody. And what I do is I'll go into the list and I'll put, like, every time you get that person back from your pack, I'll like put an X and I know who you got back and how many. So that's everybody so far. The sign up is already over, in case you're wondering. Also did want to discuss, I know a lot of us got several, or at least one deceased player in our pack, and like for me, I got Earl Weaver, who is deceased about almost 7 years ago. However, if you get a deceased player, it's not completely over for you. If you want to be creative, the man who inspired me to start this contest, Funky Diabetic 1, when he hosted this contest about 5 or 6 years ago, he did it with 1990 Score Baseball, and he pulled a Kirby Puckett card. And he's like, well, how am I going to get that signed? But he had a brainstorm, and later on he was able to get Kirby Puckett's agent, I believe it was, his original agent back in 1990, to sign the Kirby Puckett card, and it counted towards the contest after he convened with all the other fellows competing as well. So if you want, that goes for you. If you can get a family member to sign it, a wife, a son, you name it, an agent, somebody associated with that person during that time, I would give you a point for that, for creativity. And then also, I know a lot of us were trying to think about maybe getting the gum signed. Unfortunately, a lot of them fell apart. That's just kind of a little extra challenge. You don't have to if you want. Just a little fun thing. I don't know if any player would even sign it to begin with. And then if this doesn't technically count, but as a card, I guess, in the pack, but if you want to try and get the Spring Favor baseball card signed, then sure, go for it. So I will count it if you happen to get it signed by, like, I don't know if you send the spring training, get somebody in spring training, if they'll even sign that, or just somebody from 1986. It's your decision how you want to be creative. So just want to kind of give an updates on that. Also, a lot of people asked if they could swap damaged cards out for like if they already have, like, say this, well, for example, my Tom Bernansky card here. There's a lot of gum on it. If I have this card in a better condition, I can. It's all right to send that better condition card out. You don't have to send the one with the gum on it if you don't want to. I don't think I have this card, so I'll probably just send it. I'll see if I can get off some of the gum. Also don't know if I'll get Tom Bernansky, but we'll see. So if you want to do that, you can switch it, or if there was some like really badly creased or whatever, and you have that card and you're working the set or whatever, yeah, go for it. You can switch those cards out for, as long as it's that player that you got, so you can send that. And then just as you guys get returns in, just make sure you let me know so I don't miss anything. I'll try and do updates like we did the Battle of the Decades contest. It'll probably take a little bit before we start getting some, so I'll probably do the first update in about 3 weeks to a month. We'll see, I guess, how many we're getting back. But just make sure you email me or something to make sure I don't miss it. Like if you don't see me leave a comment and like 2 days or 3 days after your videos have been up, I may have not have seen it, so just make sure you let me know. Other than that, I think that's it. I think Eddie's baseball autographs brought up a good point with consignment. Because technically, if you're sending off to a player for a private signing, I would consider that TTM, not IP. If you can find something for that, I would say that counts if you want to do that and pay for an autograph. Not IP, like actually going to a stadium or something and getting one of these players in your pack and having to sign from a stadium or something. That doesn't count because it needs to be TTM only. But if you send it to some sort of consignment or private signing, I would say that would count because you are sending it through the mail. So that would count TTM if you want to do that as well. So that's another option for you guys if you want to seek out these players. So again, first person to complete their pack or have the most by the deadline will win. In the event of a tie, we will add some more prizes. So that's it, guys, on this update. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for participating in this contest. I really do appreciate it. And there is a playlist for everybody so far that's uploaded video if you want to go check out all their packs. I'll see if I can link that down below, or at least everybody else's links. I'll try my best to remember that. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all later.